see you. Welcome again. No, I was a little bit faster than I thought. Warm welcome. Another photo here.
Dobar dan, kolegice I kolege.
I suppose it would be wrong to prejudge the outcome of the elections at this stage. If Prime Minister Johnson and his party are successful, I think we'll see the ratification of the withdrawal agreement happen very quickly. If he doesn't win a majority, then we may see a different government potentially wanting to reopen issues like the customs union and so on, and we'd be happy to talk to them about that if that's where we end up. But if the withdrawal agreement is ratified, and assuming the UK does leave in an orderly manner, our priority is really going to be around the future trading relationship. Thankfully, the withdrawal agreement gives us the guarantee that there won't be a hard border between North and South, and that the common travel area and common labour market between Ireland and Britain will continue in place. So they were our big objectives up until now.
So if I can ask you, do you share Boris Johnson's confidence that a future relationship...
If the withdrawal agreement is ratified and the UK leaves in an orderly fashion, our priority is going to be very much around trade and the economy, because we want to make sure that there continues to be tariff-free, quota-free trade between Ireland and the EU on the one hand and the UK on the other. Very important for our jobs and the economy. I think that is achievable, but as is always the case, that can only be done if there's fair play, a level playing field, and if we protect the integrity of the customs union and the single market. And enormous solidarity was shown towards Ireland by our European partners, and European unity helped us to get to the withdrawal agreement which we got. And I think it's going to be crucial that we continue to have that European unity and mutual solidarity as we enter those talks on the future relationship.
Taoiseach and Prime Minister, hello.
Whoever is in government in the UK in a few weeks' time, whoever is Prime Minister, we'll be happy to sit down with them, listen to what they have to say, and work with them. And in the hypothetical scenario that a new UK government wants to talk about a customs union with the European Union or a closer alignment to the single market, you know, that's something that we've always been open to. And something that we'd be very happy to talk to the UK government about.
You are preparing for whatever outcome for the future negotiations that are going to be probably very difficult. What is Ireland's, what is your...
I haven't got the detail yet, but I am aware that about 16 or 17 people have been found on a ferry and a truck that is heading for Rosslare. Of course, our initial response will be a humanitarian one to make sure that those people are well and that their health is good. After that, of course, there will need to be a response that involves the police, involving the Gardaí, because, as you know, human trafficking is illegal, and then we'll need to see what happens with the people who come ashore. They may wish to claim asylum, which they've entitlement to do, or they may wish to be returned to the safe country from which they came, but we'll cross that bridge too when we come to it. But the initial response will of course be a humanitarian one to make sure that they are alive and in good health, and I understand that they are.
Možemo u jednom pitanju, molim vas lijepo, kako ste vi, premijeru, doživjeli ovu reakciju prosvjednika kada ste...
If Prime Minister Johnson manages to form a new government, we ratify the withdrawal agreement on the EU side, on the UK side, Croatia will do its best to, first of all, very swiftly embark on the negotiations that will end up with adopting a relevant negotiating framework for the future contractual relations between the UK and the EU. We are liaising closely with Michel Barnier and his team, as well as with the other partners. We will, of course, bear in mind that the transition period is actually extremely short, given the exit saga. To leave ourselves only 11 months for the new relationship is relatively ambitious, but I think, you know, where there is a will, there is a way. And I would say that from our side, we will be a facilitator, that we pick up those areas of priorities that are essential for the good relationship between the UK and the EU, of course, bearing in mind everything that has a clear and tangible interest for Ireland, because it's not the same if you're looking at this relationship from an Irish point of view or Croatian. But we'll be there to share the maximum solidarity and hopefully do it on time. Sorry for this, but...
Ko ide snimati sad ovo, onda tu budete samo da povjerenik ove zadnje, ali nemam što.